Hello and welcome back to the ISP F1 Visa Navigator. My name is Cynthia Moses, and if the thought of a US student visa interview makes your heart race, your palms sweat, or your mind go blank, take a deep breath. You are not alone. Many students feel anxious about what kind of questions they'll be asked and how they'll answer them. But here is the truth. Visa interviews are not random. Officers are trained to focus on three main things. First, are you a genuine student? Secondly, can you afford your studies? And third, will you return home after graduation? If your answers clearly and confidently address those three areas, you are already in a great position. And today I will walk you through 6 of the most common questions F1 visa applicants are asked, and how to approach them, and how to shine while staying honest and natural with your answers. Right. Why did you choose this university? This is one of the most frequent questions, and it is your opportunity to show that you have thought carefully about your education, not just picked a school at random. Don't say something like, it is ranked high. That is a generic answer. Instead, talk about the course content, specializations, the faculty or research that connects that school with your goals. For example, you might say something like, I chose the University of South Florida because their Master of Science in Business Analytics includes hands-on capstone projects, and their faculty's work in predictive modeling aligns with my long-term goal of leading data-driven innovation in my home country. Now, that answer is not just thoughtful, it is very personal and very strategic. Why do you want to study in the United States? The officer wants to know with this question why you're choosing the United States over other countries or even local universities in your home country. Talk about what makes the United States education system unique, like innovation, access to technology, or diverse learning environments. For instance, you could say, I am drawn to the US because the education system emphasizes practical learning and research. I want to be a part of a global classroom that exposes me to diverse perspectives, which is key for success in tech and data. Now, third question, who is sponsoring your education? This is where you show your financial preparedness. Be direct and be clear. Mention your sponsors, their income sources, and any backup funding like loans or scholarships. You can try something like, my parents are sponsoring me. My father works with for example, Kenya Ports Authority, and we have secured an education loan to cover tuition and living expenses. All documents are in order. And always bring your documentation even if the officer does not ask for it. What are your plans after graduation? Now, this one is all about the home ties, and the officer is checking that you plan to return home after you're completing your degree. So avoid saying things like, I want to work in the United States. Instead, connect your degree to your goals in your home country. You could say something like, once I graduate, I plan to return to Nairobi to work in our growing fintech sector. The advanced knowledge I'll gain will help me take on leadership roles in Kenya's digital economy. Now, that is an honest, future-focused answer, and it shows your intent to return. Tell me about your course. This question checks if you are truly a student or just using the visa as a way to move abroad. Here you need to know the name of your course, how long it lasts, and what it includes. You don't need to memorize every detail of the course, but speak with confidence. For example, I'll be pursuing a Master of Science in Supply Chain Management. It is a 2-year program with modules like logistics, optimization, procurement systems, and global supply networks. I'll also complete a real-world practicum in my final semester. This answer shows that you have done your research and that you're serious about your studies. What will you do if your visa is denied? This question is quite common and checks how you handle setbacks. Stay calm, be mature, and avoid showing desperation. You can say something like, if I'm denied, I'll take my time to review the reasons and reapply with stronger documentation. I believe in my purpose and in the value of this degree for my career. This answer shows resilience and professionalism, 2 traits that officers respect. Here are some final thoughts. These 6 questions are not just the most common, they are also your biggest opportunities to prove that you're ready, responsible, and prepared for the student life in the United States. So remember, be honest, be clear, keep your answers focused on your goals and your journey. And at the International Scholars Program, we help students prepare for every step of this process, from school selection and applications to visa coaching and even mock interviews. All you need to qualify for the International Scholars Program is a bachelor's degree with at least a 2.8 GPA out of 4. And for students from Uganda, that is a 3.8 GPA out of 5. To download our free handbook and begin your journey, visit our website at www.internationalscholarsprogram.com. internationalscholarsprogram.com. And follow us on all our social media handles. We are on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and X, all at International Scholars Program. Thank you for joining me today on the ISP F1 Visa Navigator.